Hey right guys, Strict Much is Joey, and today we are watching and reacting to episode 12 of One Tree Hill Season 2. Last episode was a good one. It's been kicking off the last few episodes, thankfully. So I'm hoping that the second half of this season is better than the first half. Again, the first half of Season 2 wasn't even bad. It's just, the first few episodes and kind of getting into it, it was like, oh, this doesn't really feel as strong as Season 1 was. But it seems to definitely be picking up the pace now, at least, like having Jake back and stuff going on with Brooke and Felix and Anna, all her stuff. I don't really like Anna. I really wanted to like Anna, but I don't know. Obviously, you guys know I'm kind of watching it. I rewatch episodes off camera as well. I think I mentioned that a few times. And watching the Anna storylines again, I'm like, the amount of times she just, I don't know, the stuff she was saying to Peyton, like she apologised like 50 times, like, oh, I don't know why I do these things. And I know it's because she was confused with if she liked Peyton and kind of what that she's bisexual and stuff. But I don't know, I just don't think it was. And then when Peyton was like, can we still be friends? And Anna was like, no. I don't know. So I think it's like Anna's like, I really want to like her. I don't not like her, but I'm like kind of undecided. So, and other character, yeah, Dan, Keith, it's all getting good. So the only storyline that's not going to be still good is Karen. It's like the one storyline I just genuinely don't care about, like that shoehorned in story if he ran someone over. Who cares, man? Who actually cares? He's so boring. But yeah, episode 12 anyway, guys. If you enjoyed, remember to leave a like. If you're new, remember to subscribe. And if you do want the early and the uncut reactions to One Tree Hill, then a link to the Patreon page will be in the description and one of the comments down below, where they are around an entire season ahead. So by the time this one's on YouTube, there will be about halfway through season 3. But for now, episode 12. Let's do this.
I can't do this.
You're not ready.
You're not ready for this 1-inch dig. Is why he died? I haven't seen why in about 10 episodes. Not complaining, it's the same as, oh, my wife is boring. As much as I like why his storyline is crap and all. Oh, Karen, you abusive twat. What's
going to live in my house against my rules?
Yeah.
Sure as hell not going to be comfortable doing that.
She's such a knob.
You can't make me take this test, Mom.
Yeah, well, we'll see about that.
Hey, Mom!
So you're going to abuse him? That's abuse. I mean, she's not a stranger to abuse, but... Oh god, I hate her. If he doesn't want it, I think he's being a bit ridiculous. I agree with that, but Jesus, here's his choice.
Creamy crab shake.
God.
Come get the crab. The crab.
Yeah, I've seen some people be sick of that job, but I don't know if Brooke's going to be one of them.
Company car, 6-figure salary key, Scott? With jewels.
Called out.
She told me everything, and I wanted to believe that she'd somehow change.
Why would you believe that? These two were bonding and then they stopped very quickly.
And I wanted revenge, just like any man would.
Just like, yeah.
I came to my senses. I couldn't do that to my own brother, no matter what he did to me.
What are you on
That's
about?
why I gave him the job, out of guilt.
No, you gave him the job
And I told you to
before.
sit down quietly.
No, that's not what happened.
This
This is Chris.
Shut that off. Is this the infamous Chris? Sounds sexy.
He's not.
Start World War III. I guess you don't disapprove of your older sister so much after all.
You disapproved of her tattoos, Haley? God.
Whoever my first was wasn't nearly as important as my last.
Hey, what a save. Well done, mate. You just need to bite the bullet and tell her, really, don't they? It's not going to be as bad if he was just like, yeah, you know what? Happened, soz.
We've got plenty of room.
Well,
Are you sure, though? Because you've got rid of all your shit, Karen. God, how many crabs are there?
And you are so not a lobster.
What's going on?
And I made $15.
I deducted the usual fee for costume
15.
rental and
I have a blister from this thing, okay? We should be getting hazard pay.
$15.
Hello, city bus.
Oh, leave. Quit. You can do better than this. $15 for 6 hours. I think that's abuse and all. God. Oh, what are you she's the worst. How is she so annoying? How are you?
Hey, it's me.
You know what?
What are you doing?
Oh, nothing. Just
Can't lie about it.
thinking of you.
Yeah. I want to save our marriage, but I'm gonna still send emails to the guy I kissed that I haven't told you about yet, and then lie about that as well. Okay.
I kind of kissed her.
Alright, Lucas, keep it in your mouth.
Hold on. I'm picturing that.
Okay. Single most embarrassing moment of my life.
Sorry.
Let's just say it didn't end
Cringe.
well, and
Yeah, Lucas laugh. It's
We have to talk.
gonna be a joke.
You didn't call me back.
They need to get rid of these portraits. Just Haley and Nathan everywhere staring at you.
Or maybe I should tell Haley about our history.
Nathan, just
and then
tell
maybe
it.
went out on your ass.
You need to just tell her. Oh my god. Like, please. Oh my
How'd you
god.
like a crab leg up your ass?
What just happened when I poked her?
A shark stops swimming, it'll drown.
But I'm a crab.
Well, I'm pretty sure law is
Whatever.
you need a break
It's
if you
all
work over
fish.
4 hours. If you have over a 4, that's how it's in the UK.
Otherwise, you could all band together and pinch him to death.
I'm just gonna start a revolution.
I was lonely. Your mama just turned down my proposal, and
Yeah, it's a bit wild when you think about it.
I'm never gonna make a mistake like that again. I'm with Jules now, and I'm not gonna do anything to mess that up.
Tell him! Oh my god, Lucas, please.
You know, I've been to Turkey. They have prisons more comfortable than this.
Yeah, it's abuse, mate. Maybe you should call someone about it.
Don't be too hard on your mum.
What?
Sometimes people do crazy things when they're desperate.
Well, like hit their children? Okay. Cool. Like abuse them by taking away everything they own? He doesn't even have a duvet. He's gonna freeze to death at night. Like, what the fuck? Oh my god. People want me to like Karen. If I was gonna like Karen, then she needed to do a lot of work this season. And she's somehow been worse.
What's going on?
Alright.
Go on, just do it,
My
mate.
first time until now.
Until now.
Haley, listen, I swear I hadn't even heard of you when this happened, okay?
Taylor.
I'm sorry, I just... Look,
Yeah.
I threatened to tell you...
At least he
after
told
you
her.
came
He
for
told
me.
her.
You slept with my sister.
I think it sucks. It does suck. It would suck to hear that, but he didn't do anything wrong. She's the one who's still in the wrong. Like, she did it while she was in a relationship with Nathan. Well, not even in a relationship. Married to him. Like, what the fuck?
Well, I heard your specialty is deflowering freshmen.
One
So
being
the
your
Boy Scout
husband.
told you.
Okay.
Let
What the fuck?
If you wanted to find someone
Oh,
I hadn't
grabbed
slept
her
with,
hair.
you could have moved to Joe. No!
What's going
Of course
on?
not. I was online and I got an IM, or rather, you did. You've been kissing Chris.
I don't.
I don't
Call
know what you're
out.
talking about.
Oh,
Are you
yeah, yeah.
sleeping with him?
No!
It's not what it looks like, okay?
Really?
Okay,
Because it seems
but
to me
is.
like
Taylor, Nathan cannot find out about this.
Oh my god. Can we just...
fine, hey. But you have to let me stay here. At least until I figure out what I'm doing.
God, she just likes stringing everything, doesn't she? Little puppet master. What have they done to Haley? She was like the best. Well, she wasn't the best, but she was. I still like her. I do. It's not like she's Karen level of.
Okay.
Oh, it's on
You guys, we
Revolution.
can stand around the break room and complain and be crabby.
You
And we
know.
can figure out a way to protect ourselves from that guy. But if we want to change
Okay.
things, we have to do it.
Change things. You've been working there
you
for
wanna
like
form like a crab
15
union?
minutes.
Thinking more along the lines of a crab sorority.
What is
We
this?
make a list of our demands and we take them to management. You guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
Yeah, bro. What is this story? Look at him! Look at this abuse!
What are you doing?
He's got a little blanket to keep him warm from the cold, miserable weather.
So,
Yeah, I know.
And he has no clothes because he said
thinking about that a lot.
if you need underwear, then they're in the garage.
Came
So.
down pretty hard on you.
Jules wants you to take the test.
yeah, she's been bugging me about it for 3 weeks. You know, just like your mom. You know, that's what people do if they care about you, Luke.
We're not going to try and sympathise with Karen.
How about we go together?
Karen cares
for
about
us.
her son so much.
For them.
See, Keith went about this the right way. Look at that. That's how you go about trying to convince someone to do something. Not taking all their possessions, banning them from basketball, hitting them.
Thank you for being here for me. Always. And I just want you
Keith
to know
nailed
I'm here
it.
for you
Sorted.
too. No matter what happens.
And you know what? I'm sure if Lucas said that he still didn't want to do it, Keith would have accepted that. Like, well, take the jumper off your back, you bloody bastard! I don't think he would have done anything like that.
If you're doing it to protect somebody.
Now you tell me.
I mean, look.
Every
You
time,
have
guys,
to-
for the next 9 seasons,
We're
promise.
just doing it to
That's
screw
what's
with me,
going
right?
to Oh, killer instinct! God, he's such a swat. I want to kind of read this. I want to read all that. But I'm not going to right now.
Am I in the right apartment?
How many times is she going to, like, close the laptop when someone walks in, by the way?
The things we did in the past don't mean anything, right?
Okay, Haley, you're trying to convince yourself, but because you're
went
still
through the
doing
family album, I haven't
what
slept
you've
with
been
any of my
doing.
sisters.
And you haven't even told him yet.
Look,
This is Jules. Jules, it's my brother Dan.
As she knows.
Nice to meet you, Jules. Come on
I
in.
think she knows. You guys remember? I remember. If you know, you know. It's one of those. I think she knows.
Oh, come on, it's got to be more than that. What's your story?
Why did he bring them here? So he can make little
I thought you
dicks.
said you were from the Midwest.
Must be
Okay.
fascinating work, though. Get to hear everyone's dirty secrets. We all have them.
What's going on?
You did a beautiful job. The table looks just great.
The table looks great. That's where we're at. Shall we just leave?
To Jules and Keith.
Dan's just loving this. Because he feels like he's like the one that's in the
foundation
right
of
for
a
once.
relationship.
Because Jules lied, Keith and Deb slept together, so in his eyes he's like, I am the good guy here. Where's Pete? I actually miss her, man.
People. They don't know what they want, and they manage to find it. Makes me
What,
kinda
having ice
jealous.
cream dribbled on them by some 50-year-old homeless
Okay,
man?
maybe not of them.
Look at
Probably
him.
think I'm weird, huh? As far as friends go, you're all I've got. Can't risk losing you.
It's so mad thinking about like 2004, whatever this was, and being bisexual was just like... You didn't have like the internet to really confide in other people about being bisexual. So she obviously thinks she's like, oh, I have to pick guys or girls and like what's going on kind of thing. Whereas nowadays it's just kind of like, yeah, bisexual, cool. And you can find like 100 other people like you in like 5 minutes.
try looking on a state employment website. I mean, a guy like that.
This is boring, I'm sorry. Brooke going after this business owner, what is
I'll
this?
get us some coffee. You're my girlfriend.
We know, Felix, you have to mention it every 5 minutes.
Says I have to if we're ever gonna have sex again. Just kidding.
No, you're not. You're not kidding, are you, Felix?
Except the team tried to change the offense in mid-play.
There it is.
I give you a place to live. In exchange, you do exactly what I say.
Oh, but I thought you had a change
I
of
don't want to do this
heart.
anymore.
No, I'm as romantic as the next guy.
Oh, yeah.
Ordinarily, I let you guys ride off into the sunset together.
Oh, did you hear that?
Do you really think Keith would forgive you if he knew the truth?
It's just another situation where she just needs to tell him. I feel like we have a lot of those at the moment. Oh, just tell him. Just tell her. Just tell him. Just tell her. Like,
I love Nathan, and this is all really confusing.
you love the
Because he is Chris.
idea of Chris.
I really don't know what to do.
Are you serious, Haley?
Yeah.
You can literally pursue
The wrong girl to ask for advice.
music still.
You want to know why I really got the tattoo?
And Nathan is hyping her
Scorpion
up to
caught
do
on
it.
Fire. It stings itself to death.
Wait, really?
That's a myth, actually.
How is it?
Not in my life.
Oh. I was gonna say, I've
When
never
things
heard of
get
that.
bad, I always...
Looking with their toes. He's got the bad timing, the Scorpion. I think the 23 means more, but... Wow, they had a moment together. That's wild. It's the same episode as finding out that she slept with Nathan. That's wild.
I asked her to marry me. Hey, Don't look so worried. She said yes.
Right. Keith seems to make this a habit, doesn't he? He's knowing someone for like 5 seconds. I mean, he knew Karen for a while, but okay, he has a habit of just asking people to propose to him very quickly.
And, what did the signs say?
Nothing your entire crab staff
These
doesn't
crabs will
already
give
know.
you crabs.
That your
That's
so-called
barely what they
fresh
say.
crabs aren't fresh at all.
That's a lie.
Really?
It's
They're
a
supposed to be frozen
lie.
from Alaska. They come in on a truck. $1 more per hour. Per crab.
$1? That's what you...
Fine.
2 15-minute breaks.
Damn crabs.
So he's out of $5. God, that was a really bad storyline. Calm down.
Like you said, for my mom, right?
Look, before
Do
we
it for
get into
anyone
something I
but
wanna
your
ask you.
mom. Do it
I
for
know this whole thing
basketball.
is still sinking in.
Trying to make eye contact.
I am a...
Each and every stranger that I pass. I'm thinking about the
Either, there you go. Either, there's an option.
proof people.
Hey, gorgeous. Oh, she's gonna sort it for her. Yeah. Okay. Can't talk. I'm gonna go with Nathan. Can't talk anymore, please stay away. I took the test, Mum. Yeah.
I took the test.
Woo! Luke. So you would have had to pay $1,000 for it though, this time. God, I feel bad for Lucas. That's his mom. I know there's like 50 billion times you could have a worse mom or dad, for sure. But... Go on! Yes, Brooke. I took up 2 lines. Because it's Brooke and she needs to.
You and I are the only ones who know the truth about Jules. And I'm willing to keep it a secret.
Why?
I'm sure we can work something out.
That's wild. Why would you not want to tell him? They're just going to stare at each other. Cool. Why would you not want to... I'm surprised Lucas hasn't said something. I would have done the whole, like, look, you need to tell him, you have 5 days to do so, or I'm going to tell him bullshit. I hate that ultimatum, but it's Lucas and Keith. Why would Lucas not want to tell Keith about Jules? I genuinely believe that she does actually love Keith at this point, and that she's kind of given up on the whole trying to, you know, do it for Dan's reasoning and all that. There we go, guys. That is episode 12 of One Tree Hill Season 2. This was a decent episode. I'd say it was probably the weakest one in a while. You know what it was? Not having Peyton and Jake in the episode actually really stood out. I think I realised how much I really, really like Peyton's character. I knew that anyway. She was like my second favourite, but having an episode without her, it's just, yeah, I kind of missed her this time. It was weird. You could tell she wasn't in the episode. Typically, like with Whitey, for example, or Karen, whenever they're missing from an episode, I'll barely notice. If anything, I'm happy. People want me to like Karen, and I can't. I'm not like... With every character in every show, I think there is a chance that they can redeem themselves and be good characters. Like in real life. But like... She's not... she's not done anything. I'm trying to genuinely think of like one thing... She had a good talk with Peyton in episode 9. And I think that is the one good thing she's done ever. I think I get why she'd want Lucas to take the test, because she's his mum, and obviously she wants him to be safe and be okay. Like, I get all that. But it's his decision. And as I said, the way Keith went about it made more sense. Like, he actually convinced Lucas, and he didn't hit him, he didn't take any of his shit away. He was just like, you know what, I'm taking the test, I did it as well. I know Karen can't really fall back on saying that, but it's just the premise of how he went about it, and said he was taking it because of Jules, and that was it. And then Lucas took it. So rating for the episode, I'm going to give it a 6.8 out of 10. I'm going to do just below a 7. I do think it was one of the weaker episodes of Season 2. I don't think it was as weak as 3 and 5, but it was still you know, it's like a fine episode. I don't think it was quite good. It was just kind of fine. This isn't an episode that I'll remember when I finish season 2. So, yeah, I genuinely think a big part of that is missing Peyton and Jake from the episode. But I would just had them back, and then we have an episode without them. Kind of sucked. So, yeah, there we go, guys. Thanks for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed and thought the episode down below in the comments. And if you do want the early and uncut reactions to One Tree Hill, then link to the Patreon page will be in the description and one of the comments down below, where this should be halfway through season 3 by the time this one is on YouTube. And I'll see you next time for episode 13. Until then, peace.